Well, hello, friends, and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to get into our updates and things that's going on. So let's get right into it. I have a few notes right here, so I'm going to pull them out so I don't miss a thing. First thing that I am going to start with is I've got to get myself a little organized. I have this little tabletop or desktop calendar that gives me a to-do list and it gives me days of the week. I will be writing things down here. I have written on my to-do list everything I want to get out for you guys next week. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to start recording and doing each thing individually day by day. I may get more than one video in a day. If not, I still know what I need to do. So I haven't really put anything down on the days yet because I don't really know what I'm going to get done what day. But I know what I have to get done. So let's look at the things that we have done this past week. I have finally caught up with my Flyway clues. I am Team Rose Finch. That is my colorway that I'm using. Beautiful colors, guys. They're absolutely beautiful. So I got clue 3 and clue 4 done this week. I think last week I had clues 1 and 2 done, or the week before. And this is clue 3. We made 2 of this particular block. See, y'all, isn't that beautiful? Love those colors. I absolutely love those colors. And clue 4, I actually was recording this the night we had a tornado. And if you didn't watch it to the end, you wouldn't have known that. Well, you would have known that, but you wouldn't have noticed that everything shut off. And my recording did not go through all the way. It stopped. It literally just stopped. I had warned y'all early that, if something started happening, I was going to shut it down. Well, I didn't have to shut it down. It shut it down itself for me. All my lights went out. All I had was my camera, and all y'all could see was dark, so I had to cut that part out. But we made 4 of this piece, and y'all, is this not beautiful? I'm really loving, I love these colors. They just stand out so beautifully. I think they are going to make a beautiful, maybe fall quilt because of the deep burgundy colors, or wine. I like to call it wine, but it probably really isn't a wine color. But I did get those 2 clues completed for the Cotton Cuts Flyway Rose Finch colorway. I am doing this small, so if you are doing the large, your clue is going to possibly look a little different than mine. What else did we do? We did do the color burst throw on Saturday. That is our Saturday sew along that we are doing. It is a free pattern. The link is always down in the description. If you're interested in the pattern, you can always follow that link and get the free pattern. But we finally got all 9, or I did. I've seen a lot of people have already completed their quilt tops. And I do have a Facebook group, so if you're one of those that's finishing your quilt top, make sure to put it in the Facebook group. This is the block, or one of the blocks that I made. And I have 9. Like I said, I made all 9 of them. So now what we will do is do 3 to a row. And we'll be making our rows. And this pattern does call for a border. Now, I do not know. I actually had some fabric. I'm skipping around here. I had some fabric that I had picked up to possibly use as the light color on my quilt, but I decided that that wasn't going to work. So I have this. This is a blue with polka dots. It is from the same line. So I think what I'm going to do is cut instead of the 3.5 inch, because this is only like 19 inches wide, I think I'll cut the 6 3-inch strips instead of 3.5 inch strips to make the border. But I also have this yard that I got from Stitchin' Heaven in Quitman, Texas. And this is the white with the blue stars and the green stars there. I don't know if you can see that very well. And guys, I notice whenever I reach things out, my mic doesn't pick everything up. But I don't know if I'm going to use this one. It is from the same line as well, but I could use it. I have not decided yet. I could make another border with that because I am wanting to make the quilt longer. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I have not decided, but I'm pretty certain I will be doing a 3-inch instead of 3.5 inch with this blue with white polka dots. We will still be working on this Saturday. I'm hoping Saturday is our last. Well, it will be our finale of this quilt. Even if we don't have everything finished, that will be the finale of that quilt. So let me move that out of the way. Y'all notice I'm trying to keep everything kind of organized here. I did do a little bit of straightening and reorganizing of this back here. You may be able to tell it looks a little different. I'm getting everything where I can tell what I have, what I don't have, what I need to have. I'm about to be moving some project boxes, possibly putting them right there. I have some fully kitted projects over here under my desk, and I have some on the bookshelf over here. My mindset is to get all my projects over here, and that way I don't have them all over the place. But I'm going to have to sit down and think about how my room needs to look. And let's look at the next thing we have. The next thing that we worked on was just yesterday, and y'all might have seen that. It's called the Bags of Love. What I am doing is streamlining the process of making these bags. So the first thing that I have done, this is what a bag looks like, the bag body looks like. Now, this is also a free pattern, guys. It will be linked down in the description, guys. If I forget to link it and y'all want it, make sure to just hit me up in a comment. Let me know, because it is linked in one of my other videos, but I will make sure to add it to this one if I forget to. I try not to forget, but with all the things going on. But these are the 3 bag bodies that I have done using the fusible grid interfacing. This is a mini charm pack, so that is one of the 3, and I see I need to put a little hot iron on that again, but it really isn't going to matter because I will be sewing this pretty soon. Actually, I'll be sewing this next Sunday with you guys. We're going to go the next step in the process. Now, in between today, Monday, and Sunday, I may make some more of these. But this is my second one. And this is my third. Guys, are these not the most beautiful colors? And you'll see I've got hanging stuff here. That's because I have pieced together that fusible grid. I don't waste a thing. I try to use it all. I just don't like waste. And when it comes to this project, we're not going to waste, because this is a project very near and dear to my heart. It's called the Bags of Love. And I know y'all are getting tired of hearing that, but I want that out there. I want everyone to know what Bags of Love is. You can do this in your local community. If you don't have one and you still want to help, you can help by making a bag. You can ship it to me and I will fill it. You can help just by watching the videos all the way through. That helps financially. You help my channel more than you know by watching the videos all the way through and liking and sharing. The more interaction you do with my videos, the more it pushes my videos out and other people get to see them. Somebody may see this that is truly moved by it, that I do have a Quilters Guild here, but I don't have the time to go to meetings or anything like that. So I do this on my own. There are a lot of sewing clubs and quilting clubs and things that may say, hey, they want to help. I will take all the help that I can get. You do not have to make anything or send anything. Just watch the videos. Those help me more than you know. But if you feel compelled to sew a bag, make a bag, send anything to me, I have an Amazon wish list. I have my PayPal linked down in the description. All of this is down in the description. My address is down in the description. You can ship bags to me, ship fabric, zippers, anything you want to send to put in this. You can send that all directly to me, or you can purchase from my Amazon wish list. You can share it with everybody. Anything is greatly appreciated, but please do not feel that you have to do something that you cannot afford to do. I don't want anybody to be put out, because that is why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the women that cannot do it yet for themselves. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. I'm helping them feel their worth. So just remember that. Don't put yourself in any situation. Just watch the videos, and liking and sharing and commenting does tremendous amount for me. So what do we have coming up? We got all kinds of things coming up, guys. We know we're going to be doing some more of these bags on Sunday. We know we will be doing that Color Burst Throw finale on Saturday. Thursday night, I will be going live with Tammy at the Siberian Wind. We did not get to go live this past Thursday because she had a prior engagement. Everything going fine. We will be back 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday doing Land That I Love. And that, guys, that quilt is turning out beautiful. I do hope to bring you guys along to see me assembling some of the rows, just so you can see how beautiful it's really turning out. I'm making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, I am forgetting something. My Wild West. Guys, I will be doing my Clue 10 of the Wild West. And if I'm not mistaken, that Clue 10 is the assembly of the quilt. Now, I did the small, and I double-checked today. For some reason, I did not buy the border kit. I don't know why, but that's okay. I will have that, be working on it. It may take us more than one session, because I try to sew only an hour to an hour and a half each day. And because that takes a lot of time already, because I don't get home until almost 5 p.m. And then you eat, that's about 6 p.m. And then, 7, 8 o'clock, that's late enough to be busy. So that is what we're looking at for that. Now, one of my new things that I do want to be doing, and this is on my list to happen this week, guys, and I've had some people tell me they would love to see it. Now I showed you guys the fabrics the other day, so y'all know what's coming up. I am doing a pillowcase dress for my grandbaby. And I want to bring you guys along to see. This will be my first pillowcase dress that I've done this way. I made one a really long time ago out of a pillowcase. And I don't know how to do it this way because I'm not cutting a pillowcase up. I'm actually going to use fabric. I did find a pattern on how to make a pillowcase dress out of just a yard of fabric. So I will bring you guys along to see that. I'm not going to say hopefully. That is on my list. That is, I want to do that. So I will bring you guys along for that. What do we have new coming up? Okay. For our upcoming sew-along, our new sew-along. Normally, I don't start a sew-along until the first Saturday of the month. Please let me know down in the comments. If you want to join, let me know. And tell me if not this upcoming Saturday, but the next Saturday. I'm pulling my calendar out so I can see what date that is. This upcoming Saturday is going to be the 17th. So it won't be that, but the 24th. So we will have 2 Saturdays in the month of May that we can work on a new sew-along, or we can just be working on what we have. Let me know what you guys would prefer if you're going to be sewing along. Do you want the new sew-along to start the first Saturday of the month, or just rolling in right behind the one we're doing right now? But that new sew-along is going to be the Battenburg. Now, the Battenburg, I purchased it as a quilt kit. That is the pattern. But you can get the pattern from Fat Quarter Shop in a Jolly Bar. That is the Jolly Bar. It is the Threads Jolly Bar. Y'all, I love this fabric. I actually made a bag, one of my charity bags, in this fabric. It is so cute. This is by Sweetwater. I just love Sweetwater's fabrics. They're always so cute. But this Battenburg, I don't know if you can see that really good. That is the pattern that I am going to attempt. Now, in my kit, I got everything. I believe I got everything in the kit. You can order the kit from Fat Quarter Shop, or you can just get the Jolly Bar. It has, the kit includes 1 Threads Jolly Bar, 1 3/8 yards of a cream color, 3/8 yards of a print fabric, 5/8 yards of a red print fabric, and that includes binding. And it says backing set for the Battenburg quilt kit is also available. I do not buy the backing set because I'm probably going to put more borders on it. Now, this finishes at 50.5 by 50.5, and y'all know I don't like a square quilt. I like my quilts to be, longer. So I may have to just figure it out. I would love to add another 2 row. This is the center with the big right here. I would love to add another of these 2 row, like this row and this row above this and below it. So it would have like 3 of these rows like that. I would like to do that. That would probably require me to have another one of these, another Jolly Bar, and that cream that I have would not be enough that's in here. So I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Because 50 inches, that's not even a full 5 yards. No, not 5 yards. 5 feet. I keep saying yards. Not yards, y'all. My brain is going to sleep on me already, I'm guessing. You can purchase the kit from Fat Quarter Shop if you want to. Or you can just purchase the Jolly Bar. Or you could just use a Jolly Bar that you already have. You don't have to sew the same thing that I'm sewing. But please feel free to come and sew along with me. But that is the newest thing that is on my table. If I have anything else coming on my table, I don't know what it is, and it hadn't hit my brain yet to be a possibility. So right now, I have a full load of things that I want to do. I have a full list of 6 things that I want to get between today and Saturday, I'm thinking, is what we're looking at. I'm not really sure. You know, I'm kind of on the fence right now. I have a full 7 days that I need to do, but I'm not quite sure what it's all going to be. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming and stopping by just to see what I have going on. If you would like to join the sew-alongs, I will include the Fat Quarter Shop link down in the description as well if you want to join the Battenburg sew-along. You don't have to. If you want to just come and chit-chat and join us, that's perfectly fine. We enjoy that. But don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. That does help my channel grow. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, guys.